The Vietnam War, it's over. Your job's just begun.
A new HBO original limited series.
Welcome to the world of spycraft. Strap in.
From executive producers Park Chan-wook and Robert Downey Jr.
What are you concealing?
Based on the Pulitzer Prize-winning novel by Viet Thanh Nguyen.
What if I told you that I was a communist spy?
How did you become this?
The Sympathizer, streaming April 14th on Max. Subscription required.
Welcome, everybody, to the Monday Highlights. This is for April 8th, 2024. Got a couple hunts to go over and a couple upcoming hunts in the next month or two that we're going to look into and keep y'all up to date on everything that is going on in the foxhound field trialing world. So y'all strap in tight, drop the gate. Let's get it going. Welcome to the Monday Highlights presented by the Hound's Tales Podcast. We'll be bringing you the results from the previous weekends, coming hunts, and news from the field trial world and deer dog woods. Drop the gate. Let's get it, guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take a second real quick and interrupt the show and talk about Cajun Lights. They have jumped on board to support the Hound's Tales Podcast and the field trialing community. You got nighttime field trials coming up. I know I do in my series, Pleasure Running at Night. When you need to catch that next crossing, put your trust in Cajun Lights. Cajun Lights is made in America product out of North Carolina who has been in business for over 25 years. They make cap style and bucket hat headlamps to free up that extra hand for your voice recorder or for your GPS. There are three main lights I want to focus on real quick. The first is the Microgator, which is the lightweight option. It has 4 brightness levels and 4 color options, including red for us field trialers. Rated at 50 to 60 hours of battery life on the highest setting, this is your flood style lamp that'll do really good for us out in the fields in the short brush and be able to help us get in front of those crossings. Next up is the Cajun Bayou, which is the next step up. And it includes the same number of colors and brightness levels, but it packs a much bigger punch on that brightness level so you can catch those crossings way down the path when you got a long road to cover. And last but not least is the top level Cajun Blinder. It has a main beam light with 4 levels of brightness and includes a walking light, and even with a light this bright, the burn life on it is rated at 5 to 6 hours on the highest setting. There's no chance of missing a dog with a light like this one, folks. All their lights come with a 2-year warranty and a lifetime labor warranty. And these guys are excited to get into our sport, ladies and gentlemen. So y'all be sure if you see me at a hunt, come ask me about them. I'll have one of each of these lights on hand to show you and let you put it on your head and kind of experience it. Show these guys some love, guys. And y'all please go visit their website at CajunLights.com. And their phone number is 888-773-3080. Thank you, Cajun Lights, for all you do and for trying to get into this sport. Like I said, guys, let's show them some love. Let's get back to the show, guys. Here we go. I want to take a second and talk about Frontline Optics real quick, guys. They are a sunglasses company that is owned and operated by frontline workers, fires and emergency services, guys. They have designed glasses with us in mind, with the frontline workers in mind, people that are out there using your sunglasses every day and don't want to break the bank and have a pair of sunglasses get broke and have to and just be out of that that crazy amount of money. Guys, these are high quality polarized sunglasses that are durable, affordable, and ultimately represent our lifestyle. In addition to that, a portion of all proceeds from the sale of these glasses is donated to First Responders Children's Foundation. It is in support of those children who have lost a parent in the line of duty. How cool is that, guys? So, guys, check these guys out, frontlineoptics.com. Go to their website, and when you go to checkout, be sure to type in the promo code Hound's Tales. That's TALES. While you check out, and you'll receive 15% off your first purchase. Also, these guys have a first-time replacement, no questions asked program. be sure to check that out, guys. These guys are awesome. I can't thank them enough for jumping on board. And we'll get back to the show. All right, everybody. First, I want to start with some updates. If you have missed all the fun news for the Hounds Tales Virginia Pen Series Championship presented by Joy Dog Food, we had to make a little bit of a change. The Hollywood hunt will no longer be happening. They are cutting the timber in there, and due out of respect to the pen, the owners, the game, all that good stuff, we have agreed to not run the hunt there. CH Hall has graciously helped us out. So we're going to be moving that hunt from the Hollywood Fox Preserve and going to be moving it to Chocchuma Fox Preserve, and it will also be a date change as well. It will be June 1st, 2024. I'm going to open the book this coming up Sunday. So that will be April the 14th at 2 p.m. Okay. So mark your calendars. That's when the book's going to be open. It's a $100 limit. And we will, excuse me. Like I said, I'll be opening the book at 2 p.m. And be sure to call. And y'all know the deal. I'm trying to get back to you as soon as I can. I know the phone blew up for 2 hours last for the Tower Hill hunt. So I'll answer as many as I can, get as many numbers as, I'll fill the book up, and then we'll start a waiting list. There's 48 people on the Tower Hill Fox Preserve waiting list. And from what I'm hearing, it sounds like some numbers are going to be turned in pretty soon. So, y'all that are early on the waiting list, keep your fingers crossed, and I will try to get to you as soon as I can once those numbers are turned back in. Also, just a little bit of a change for the rest of the hunts. I'm not going to do it for the Tower Hill hunt because I had it posted this way and the book was out before I decided to change it up. We are going to change when the money is due for the hunt. It's not going to be a deal of 2 weeks before the hunt is. From now on, it will be 3 weeks after the book opens. So that gives you plenty of time. It's still a little tight on my end, but it gives me a little bit more space if numbers are getting turned in or people, don't want to pay. Then these guys that are on the waiting list have a little bit more heads up, and it's a little bit more respect to them to be able to give them the opportunity to come to the hunt. So that's my two big changes. Also, if you missed it in the live, Dog Tight has jumped on board. Carson Robertson, I'm sure everybody that is listening to this podcast has probably heard his music. If you have not, be sure to check him out on YouTube, Carson Robertson. And the Dog Tight song, he's got quite a few really good songs centered around the dog hunting community. Thank You Hound's one of my favorite ones. So y'all be sure to check him out. He's donating some hats, and we'll figure out how we want to disperse those amongst everybody. So want a big shout out to Dog Tight and dogtight.com. Check him out, his apparel line. He's got it going, and I got one of the shirts the other day, and man, I tell you what, it is super comfortable. I've already washed and dried it one time, and it didn't shrink a lick. So good quality stuff, really comfortable, no shrinkage. And I mean, come on, we're supporting the Houndsman that's making music for us. So what more can you ask for? All right, guys, I think that's pretty much it on the news from around, at least that I know of. I haven't seen or heard of anything else. So let's get into some of the results from this weekend. Doing it a little bit different how I got it all wrote down and stuff. So y'all bear with me a little bit. My time has been a little bit short today. We're going to start with the Outlaw Shootout, and we're going to start with the bench show. The best opposite sex was at out of Millard's Mule Ray and Millard's Little Legs. The hound's name is B&B's Coconut from B&B Kennels. The best in show is at a B&B's Loot, and I guess that's Rose's Little Jackie from B&B Kennels. Dog's name is Champion B&B's Boss. Excuse me, I said that a little screwed up. And big shout out to Kaylin Dotson on this one. She did a heck of a job keeping up with all the stats and putting them out there for everybody. Made it a whole lot easier on my end to be able to bring this kind of stuff to you guys. If I try to keep up with as best I can on Facebook, but if I don't see it, it's hard for me to keep up and find them. It's not a lot of times once you post it, and if I don't screenshot it or save the picture right there, I just miss out. So I try to do the best I can, but family life, running dogs my own self gets a little hard sometimes. So like always, guys, if y'all want your results posted, especially these multi-day hunts, please send them to me so I can make that happen. But keeping on with the Outlaw Shootout, let's continue on with let's do the best mouth. That dog is out of Valentine's B, and oh man, what a name. Shaunowitz Juicy. Dog's name is B&B's Miss B from B&B Kennels. Classiest Hound was at a Champion's Big Bender debut and Dancing Deanna debut. Hound's name is LJK's Claire from Full Creek Kennels. Your combination winner was out of Champion B&J's Magic Mike and B&J's Sex Ring. Hound's name is B&J's Daylight from Partnership Kennels. And let's see. And your winner, which I believe, let me see if I'm wrong there, was also your best mouth. So again, that dog is out of Valentine's B, and Shaunowitz Juicy. Dog's name is B&B's Miss B from B&B Kennels. Congratulations to y'all on y'all's Outlaw Shootout 2024 win. Let's see. Let's move on to the South Carolina State FHA. I did not see the bench row results. Let's see here. The best mouth is going to be out of Crisco's Wild Boy and mine's Hope. Dog's name is Hicks Flash from Hicks Kennels. Classiest Hound, that dog ended up finishing 5th in the field, is out of Virginia Breeze, Virginia Power, and Sandspurs Monkey. Champman's Boaz is the name of that dog from Pocket Change Kennels. And your dual champion, combination and dual champion and field champion for the South Carolina State, is that a Newt Coon Dog and Newt Baby Mama. Oh man, what a name. Tookie Doo Yard Dog is the name of that dog. Out of K&J Tookie Doo Kennels. Congratulations to y'all. Looks like y'all had a pretty good showing down there. See if I can. 84. So that dog was 3rd hunting, 3rd speed and drive, and 2nd endurance. Man, that's tight right there. Because there was a trailing score down there as well. The 413, which was 2nd place, was 1st hunting, 1st trailing. Just couldn't put it in on the speed and drive category in the endurance side. Man, that's close. That's awesome. Love a good tight hunt like that. Love it, love it, love it. But anyway, so let's move on to the last hunt of the weekend. Only thing that I got on that one, I tried to do a little look before I got on here and see, but I could not find anything else on it. I have your field champion from this hunt. The dog is at a Bonds Wheeler, Champion Bonds Wheeler, and Champion Bonds Isabel. Dog's name is Bonds Norma Jean out of Triple B Kennels. Congrats to y'all and everybody that placed this weekend. Big old shout out to everybody. Moving on. Let's move on. We're going to go through April and, oh man, it's a lot of hunts coming up. Let's go through April and May. Actually, you know what? Let's just do April. We'll do April since there's so much. We'll catch up on May, maybe on the next one. All right. Mississippi Hunting Dog Association 3-day field trial at J&J Fox Pen in Pekin, Mississippi will be on April the 11th through the 14th. The Big Rock Masters 2-day Derby at Casey's Training Preserve in Lancaster, South Carolina is April 12th through the 13th. The Masters is coming up, and that'll be at Pools Foxhound Training Preserve. I was going to be there, and I am not going to be able to make it no more. I hate it that I couldn't make that happen, but work got in the way, and sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. So, unfortunately, I will not be there. I am going to miss being there and enjoying that, especially this close to home, but just not going to be able to make that trip this time. But anyway, the Masters, we have Pools Foxhound Training Preserve in Jarrett, Virginia, and that will be April 17th through the 20th. First annual Big River Classic 2-day all-age and Derby at the Lucky Bucket Fox Pen in Pontotoc, Mississippi will be April 19th through the 20th. The 2024 Border War at 95 Fox Run in Gable, South Carolina will be April 19th through the 20th. The 2024 Breeders' Cup West at Newsom Hellcat Fox Run in Gordon, Alabama will be April 19th through the 20th. The East Mississippi FHA will be at the Rolling Hills Fox Pen in Harrisville, Mississippi, and that will be April 24th through the 27th. The Alabama State FHA will be at the Carolina Running Pen in Andalusia, Alabama, and that will be April 25th through 27th. The Palmetto Classic 2-day Derby at Tally-Ho Fox Pen in Mount Croghan, South Carolina, will be April 26th through the 27th. The NC State FHA 2-day Derby will be at Triple B Fox Preserve in Wallace, North Carolina, and that will be on April 26th through the 27th. The Tomahawk Breeders 2-day Derby HGA, at the Tomahawk Fox Pen will be April 26th through the 27th. And the Southern Classic FHA will be at the Tar River Fox Preserve in Creedmoor, North Carolina, and that will be April 26th through the 28th as well. That is your hunts for April coming up, guys. Like I said, guys, y'all be sure to tune in for part 2 of the Colby Taylor episode. We get to finish out how the weekend went for him the other weekend, making his champion, actually making 2 champions that weekend. So y'all be sure to tune in Wednesday for that episode, and I hope y'all continue to follow, enjoy. Cannot thank y'all enough. If you haven't, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button on whatever listening platform that you are listening to. And like always, guys, happy hunting.